My name's Tao. This is me documenting my journey, building myself up from the ground up after going from 4 to 5k a month down to £500 a month. And now I'm building myself back up using a different vehicle, i.e. a YouTube growth agency. I'm helping with the consulting side of things. Titles, thumbnails, video scripts, the ideation process, that sort of stuff. Right now, my situation. I posted a video a few, sort of 2 weeks ago, talking about hopping on a sales call with a potential client that was worth 4 or 5k a month. The updated situation on that is that we haven't closed him, but he hasn't said no. Now, normally, when someone says they want to think about something, that means no, sorry, I'm too scared to say sorry. Sorry, no, I don't want your services to your face. So I'm just going to hop off this call and, avoid any sort of negative resolution at all. But in this situation, we're still in contact with him. We've sent over a few testimonials, a few people that we work with, and now he seems to still be engaged. But we don't want to, send him a definitive, tell us yes or no until we can send him another result for the client that we're working with currently. Right now, we're working with a client 5k a month, and I obviously get about 1,000 of that into my pocket, basically doing the titles, coming up with the thumbnail concepts, and coming up with the scripting itself. But now, what we need to do is essentially get this guy really solid results to the point where the first video we post for him after our trial is a video that gets 4, 5, 6,000 views. If it can do that, it'll be the best video on his channel. And if it's the best video on his channel, then we can send that video over to the prospect that we're still in contact with. And then we could close that prospect and for 4k, probably 4k, 5k, something like that. And that would add another, grand to my income. Now, right now, it's very, very early days. Very risky stuff. I'm super, I hate to admit it, but anxious as fuck because it's the first month. That's the time when it's most likely for someone to just, fuck you off and just forget about you. And it's the highest point at which you can lose a client that you've just closed, because you've just closed them. So many things can go wrong, and they're not committed to you in any way. Now, this client that we have right now, I really, really want to retain him. Really solid guy, and he seems like a super genuine guy that we could actually make money for, and help him sell his stuff passively, because his stuff is actually valuable. Every single person that has went through his program has, made their money back or more. They've always made it. I think they've always made more than they've invested into his program. So that's a client that we want to retain. A super solid guy to work with as well. And he's carving out his own niche, which would be really solid for us if we could capitalize on a niche that hasn't been capitalized on yet, at least not fully. Right now, though, that's the situation. Currently, we've got a video that is, going to go out in about a week from now. It's currently Wednesday, the 8th of May. The video is going to go out on the coming Monday. And then once that video goes out, we'll have to see how it performs. I'm hoping it does do really well, because that will give us some, layover time, some, runway to basically fuck up the next sort of 2-3 videos and not do particularly well on them. And that will buy us some time to get into the next month, which is when we really, really want to sort of kick things off. We've got some ideas planned out, like a 30-40 minute long free training video that we'll post onto his YouTube channel to basically, buy up goodwill, drive conversions, etc., making more money. That's the current situation. I don't want to ramble. I fucking hate people that chat shit and just ramble on YouTube. But that's my current situation. Right now, my income is at 1,000 a month right now. About roundabouts. There's nitty, odd things I'm doing here or there, but about roundabout, that's what I want to count. The 1,000. If I wanted to, I could just fuck off, go work in a warehouse or work in Tesco or something and just make, the same amount, probably more. I work 40 hours a week. But this is the vehicle I want to use because I see a lot of potential with it, and I just need to see it through. That's my current situation. If you want to follow along for the journey, follow along. Like I said, no fancy editing. I'm not even going to bother cutting it up. And if you want to see my journey, yeah, subscribe, and I've got that video right here that you can click and like watch if you want to. All right, cheers.